Hi, and welcome to Uploading to LEED Online from Green Badger. We're going to start with erosion control. First, export the erosion control management plan. Then move on over to LEED Online to the corresponding credit. You're going to fill out the appropriate blank boxes. Now we're going to add the erosion control management plan that we exported from Green Badger and upload it in this particular spot. Now go back to Green Badger and export your third-party erosion control reports or the images that you generated with Green Badger. Click back on LEED Online, and since you have photographs, we're going to add it right there. And again, click on that zip file. Now we're going to go ahead and hit save, and then go back out to credits and hit the green check mark, ready for review. Now we're working with the BPDO credits, starting with environmental product declarations, so export the calculator. Go ahead and switch on over to LEED Online, and again, hit that environmental product declaration category and look for this blue circle to show LEED v4.1 credit substitution. Click there to add the calculator which you just exported. Now we're going to grab this 96.5 for EPD option 1 and enter that into LEED Online. Go ahead and make those two check boxes, and now we're going to grab our product data sheets from Green Badger, so go ahead and export that. Scroll down and hit add file, and this is where we're going to unzip that zip file that we got from Green Badger and just upload environmental product declarations option 1 to this part of the LEED Online. Once that gets uploaded, we can now go back to Green Badger and see if we have option 2s to fill out. In this case, we do. So go ahead and enter that 6.5 into LEED Online. And now we're going to add the supporting documentation for that. In that same zip file, we're going to go down and look at environmental product declarations option 2, and that's going to get uploaded right there. After selecting save, we are going to go to the top and select thresholds. Here we're going to make sure that both check boxes for option 1 and option 2 and then hit submit are selected. This way LEED Online knows that we're submitting for both. Now we're going to be working on the sourcing of raw materials credit. We're going to go over to LEED Online, and in here we're going to click on that exact credit. Go ahead and click on form. And this is where we're going to upload that LEED calculator that we exported earlier. So if we go back to our downloads, it's going to be that Excel file. Go ahead and hit open. Now I like to use in my Excel sheet / the calculator, I like to use the summary tab in particular to find this information. So in this case, we're going to enter this 20% into LEED Online, since that's the total we got for sourcing of raw materials is that 20%. Go ahead and enter that right there. And then we're going to upload that backup documentation, go into add file. That's where we're going to go into the zip file and hit sourcing of raw materials option 2. Hit open, let that upload. Scroll to the bottom of the page, hit save. And then we got to go back to the top and hit thresholds. And for this particular credit, we're going to hit option 2. and then submit. After this submits, we'll go back to the regular front. It'll take us back down to where we were, and we can go ahead and hit ready for review. Now we're going to work on material ingredient reporting. So select that credit, make sure the blue arrows are selected, and click into the form. Here we're going to upload that calculator, which is that product report that we got from Green Badger Excel file. Select option 1 and get the number from Green Badger to enter into LEED Online. In this case, 74.5. Select both checkboxes and add the supporting documentation. We're going to go into that unzipped file that we exported originally, and we're going to select Material Ingredient Reporting option 1. Let that upload. For material ingredient option 2, we are going to make sure that we hit this checkbox. This will pull up the box that we need to fill in this information for. It's going to ask us, much like up top, how many products are contributing. We're going to find this information back in the LEED calculator. So go back into here. Make sure you're on the material ingredient reporting tab and specifically looking at the option 2s. We're going to scroll all the way down and it's going to be this 5.5 number. That's what's going to get entered right here. We're going to hit that. Then we're going to make sure that this checkbox is also ticked. And then we're going to upload that backup documentation. So we're going to go to add file and make sure we're including just the material ingredient option 2 zip file. Go ahead and hit upload, and then we can save this. And then we're going to go on over to thresholds and make sure both options are checked. And then when that's done, we can hit credits. It'll take us back down to where we left off. And all you have to do is just make sure that green checkbox is ticked. To work on low emitting materials, we're going to export the second Excel calculator. I recommend downloading and opening the Excel file so we can enter the information into LEED Online. Click into the low emitting materials form. Go ahead and upload that calculator. This will be labeled as VOC report. Then what we're going to do is scroll down and upload each product category's product data sheets. This is where, again, I recommend having the Excel sheet open and going by product category by product category. Now we're going to upload the zip file with all the backup documentation. This would be the CDPH certificates as well as the VOC content information for each product. We're going to repeat this process for each product category that you are pursuing. For the case for flooring and other things outside of wet applied products, this will be a lot simpler with just entering one item. Again, you will just continue to repeat the process of getting the numbers from the Excel sheet and uploading the supporting documentation. In this case, it's flooring, so we'll hit that zip file. Like with the BPDO credits, you're going to go ahead and hit thresholds. and select how many points you're pursuing. This you can get from either the Green Badger website or your Excel sheet. Then you're going to hit submit, and then you can return back to the credit page. Now we're going to work on construction and demolition waste management. Select form. In this case, we're pursuing option 1. We're going to upload the calculator from Green Badger. So go into there and export construction waste calculator. This is going to give you the Excel file. Click download. Head on over to LEED Online and upload that file. Now we're going to fill out the numbers. So this is number of streams we generated. In this case, it's 11, and this is where you can find that in Green Badger. Next, it's going to ask us for the percentage of waste diverted from landfill. Also, you can get that from our dials, in this case, 69%. And then you're going to select alternate daily cover is excluded to make sure that that is applicable for your project. If you have commingled, make sure you add the appropriate supporting documentation for that waste stream. Here we're going to hit save and scroll back up to go to thresholds and select just option 1, path 1, since we're only diverting 50%. Hit submit. We are now going to work with the construction waste management plan. Go ahead and hit export from Green Badger, and this will generate a zip file. We are going to go ahead and scroll down to construction and demolition waste management planning. This is where we're going to go between Green Badger to select the correct units, number of materials that were diverted from landfill, and in this case, it's going to be that tonnage. And then total construction waste generated. And then it will auto-populate the percentage, and it should match to the Green Badger screen. Go ahead and upload the plan. Hit save at the bottom of the screen. And you're good to go.